Dear Dad, we have a code red! We barely made it out of the aquarium alive. Our perfect plan to infiltrate Aquamarine's office wasn't as perfect as we thought. Lunch break was shorter than it was supposed to be. Luca got caught up in the kitchen. Coconut kept leaving crumbs everywhere. And it turns out computer hacking isn't as easy as I thought. The fish wouldn't even help me. But it wasn't a total loss. Now we have a hunch of where Big is, and we escaped without being caught. And I think there's a pretty good chance Jeff will still have his job when this is all over. We're hot on Team Nasty's trail, so it's time for an ice cream stakeout. Right soon.
Hello, friends. We are back.
We're back.
For episode 100.
The Centennial. And we're recording this on Pokemon Day.
Feels right, actually.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't think about that until you just said it, but yeah, we are recording episode 100 on Pokemon Day. Pretty cool. Also, very excited. Just PS, very excited for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Boy, howdy, we are. It took us a while to get into this recording booth because of that announcement.
Oh, yeah, no, it kind of had to, come down from that and, reevaluate life for a minute and then be able to collect our thoughts and hop in.
I'd also like to just make a statement. We're continuing the story. We're in the main plot still. We have plans for large episodes on big numbers like this, but we felt like big was big enough for episode 100.
Big is big.
Big is big. Big is big deal.
A big, big deal. Well, speaking of big and recovering big, the missing Octillery, Pearl, you have found out all of this information about what's going on. Last time you looked around and investigated in Aquamarine's office, you've gotten some information. Currently, y'all have left the area, with the aquarium and everything, and you were able to call Detective Reynolds and get some stuff figured out. But what do you want to do now with the information that you have, and how would you like to proceed in the search for Big?
What time of day is it?
Right now, it's not even 3 o'clock yet, because y'all did everything at the aquarium between 12 and 1 o'clock, and immediately after you left was when you called Detective Reynolds and everything. So it's not that late in the day right now.
Cool. Luca.
Yeah, Pearl?
I'm fighting everything in my body just to not bust open the doors
Sure,
of
yeah.
this ice cream place.
Right.
But also, how do we know that it's the Silly Scoop here in town? What if it's the Silly Scoop in another town?
Well, that's a good question, because it is a franchise.
What if all of the Silly Scoop franchises are involved with this? We're about to bust open the equivalent of the McDonald's Monopoly scam, buddy. Those coupons were not for good.
Oh, my gosh.
I hope every adult listening to this knows what I'm
Understood what you just said, because it was very good. Well, that's a good question. I mean, I guess all that we got to go off of is the fact that the email said, let's meet up for ice cream next time you're in town. So I don't know. Even if this one isn't the one with Big, maybe there's something we can use and go off of, because I don't know if we'll be able to get any more intel from the aquarium after our little excursion.
Yeah, Sealy.
Oh,
I like to pretend like she puts me in an outfit of humility, like a rosary candle outfit. Look, I very rarely say this.
Yeah.
There's a glowing aura. Sealy's lighting some candles next to me. I didn't do the best job with that recon mission. Domino Nabisco to you, Sealy. And, yeah, I didn't do the best job, and sometimes I talk a big talk, but I'd like to say that I think we should wait for an adult.
Sure, yeah.
This humility thing's hard, Sealy, even with the cool costume.
Oh,
I know, to learn from your ways.
She straightens her robe.
So, here's what I propose.
All right, shoot.
Sealy, get it off of me. I said my say.
Oh, no.
I think we should get on a roof
All right.
and get some binoculars and have a stakeout.
A
And
stakeout
observe
of
the
the-
silly scoop 24/7
Okay, yeah, we
until
can.
the adult comes.
Yeah, okay, I think that makes sense. We scope out silly scoop, say that 5 times fast. Scope it out tonight, and then tomorrow we can see what might be our ideal time to try to get in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Works for me, yeah.
Cool. Let's get some snacks.
All right. So, as y'all are preparing to stake out Silly Scoop, do you all need anything like from Pokemon Center or Pokemart or anywhere that you would like to prep for this besides just snacks? Or would you like to wait until you have a better idea of maybe what you're looking at after staking out?
I'm going to wait. I'm going to take the risk. I'm not going to change out my party.
Okay, party's the same. Cool.
Party's the same. I think we're just going to observe. I think I can get away with that and then hopefully have a moment to regroup with the extra team member.
Okay, cool.
If that doesn't happen, then, it's okay. It's a risk worth taking.
Sweet.
I do have one other idea, though, too.
Which is?
I kind of am curious if Luca would be willing to put Mikey in the fields.
Sure.
After maybe if we observe anything interesting, we can use Mikey to go into the store for us.
As a person.
As a person, as a human.
All right, but you owe me, bub. Don't know why I said bub. I've been hanging out with 90s too
Yeah,
much.
obviously, yeah.
I don't know. Hey,
Hey.
I'm just doing my thing. You want me to do stuff, huh? You have a
Yeah,
chore
now that
for
we
me?
know, now that we know you can do that. You did such a good job with the last one.
Yeah,
Okay, great, but we are not doing anything specific just yet with Mikey.
I know. All right,
just wanna
I'll
add-
wait.
Let's have
I mean, I'm a ghost, so I got all day. I got all time.
Mikey swap out with Lotsa and Luca's party.
All right, he's swapping out Lotsa with Mikey
Great.
for reconnaissance purposes. Mm-hmm. Cool.
I've got a chip. I've got a chip. I've got a chip on a rooftop in a stakeout. And I have many chips and snacks and then a drink and another Coke. And I wish I had some ice cream, but I don't have a refrigerator.
So,
Hour 2 of the stakeout already.
oh my gosh, already. As we have transitioned to the stakeout, what building are y'all staking out from on top of? / how did you get up there?
I imagine it's the spot where I got my Pokephone.
Oh, yes, you've climbed up on top of the Virizion wireless.
And I was just really straight and honest. I said, hey, I'm with the police, and you need to let me up on top of your roof.
Just roll 2d6 plus personality.
That's a 5.
A 5, they're like, no, we can't. What are you, like 10? We can't let you on our roof. What are you talking about? I don't even have roof access, and I'm an employee.
Well, I was on TV.
So there's tons of people on TV all the time. That doesn't mean you just get to go up on roofs.
I'm a valued customer. I pay my bill on time, sir.
Paying a bill on time does not equate to roof access, ma'am.
Okay, what do you need? What do you want?
$200.
Ah, Jiminy Christmas. Hitting me where it hurts, huh? All right, here you go.
Just so you bribe the Virizion wireless employee.
Yeah, I guess it's my thing nowadays once I started really using those free vacation cards.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you bribed this employee with 200 Pokédollars.
Just take it as an initial startup fee for another account. Saley wants her phone too.
Oh,
I know you've been asking.
So you then are granted roof access by the employee, who I think it was Randy, if I remember correctly.
Wow,
All
what
those
a
episodes
memory.
ago. I think that it is Randy, is the Virizion wireless employee. But they let you up top after you pay them off. And then you, into the evening now, are just watching out, checking things out over at the Silly Scoop across the way. How would you like to go about this as you're looking on? Do y'all just like have some binoculars and like fold out chairs and
Yeah.
Seely's in like a kiddie pool or something?
Absolutely. Oh gosh, I love the imagery already.
It's like a little rooftop luau, but it's a stakeout.
Absolutely.
Great. So go ahead, and as y'all are looking with your binoculars and things, just trying to scope things out across the way, go ahead and roll to read the room. Well, I guess, do you want it to be more of a surveying environment or more of a reading the room?
Let's do read the room.
The only thing with survey environment is I would love to ask what's hidden here, but I don't know if I can blend those questions.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll to read the room then as you're staking out.
Oh my word! Such bad rolling these days.
Oof.
Like, what happened to me, guys? Can Luca help me?
What was your roll?
3!
So I don't think there's any way that he can bring that up, but I think that Pearl gets more into the luau zone than the stakeout zone.
There's like a barbecue grill up here now, and yeah.
But tell you what, since you were rolling to read the room, Luca can make a separate roll to survey environment.
Okay. All right, we're changing out dice completely too. It's not any better. All right, what would I add?
Instinct.
Oh, Luca has such great instinct, though. That's great. It's a 7.
A 7, a mixed success, so you can ask 1 from the survey environment list.
What is hidden here?
What is hidden here?
Tell me, where are the gems?
Okay, what is hidden here?
We see Big's little arm sneak out of a window. He sees us.
What is hidden here that you can see from this distance?
Ow.
What you can see from this distance.
AKA what Luca can see, not Pearl.
Correct.
She's doing like a full limbo, like,
Yeah.
yeah. What's the...
Coconut is catering this luau now.
Yeah, what's the thing with the stick? Is it the limbo?
Yeah, the limbo, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing full limbo party over here with my party.
Fettuccine, you're so good.
Fettuccine is the limbo stick. But Luca, looking across the way as you get distracted a couple hours in, notes that later in the evening, this would be, you assume, after aquarium hours, that Jax, the gift shop employee, rolls up to the silly scoop, and Luca does not see Jax leave.
Ooh.
Aquamarine also goes to the silly scoop.
No.
And is in there for a while, and then later in the evening, once it seems to be around closing time, leaves.
No. I feel like we need to move sooner, but I have to wait for this adult, and I don't want to wait for this adult. I would bust in that place right now. I text Detective Reynolds. How far away is your adult? They are moving slow. You told me they could fly. Why are they so slow?
He texts back, inbound, flying from southern Kanoko as fast as they can.
Obviously not a fire type. We're not using jets.
You do what you will, but so you see at this point that, again, Jax has not come out, but Aquamarine is currently leaving the building.
I want to touch base with Jeff, the security guard.
Okay, you just give Jeff a ring?
Yeah, I got great cell phone reception up here, guys.
Hey, Pearl, how's it going?
Good, Jeff. I want to check and see how your day went after all the craziness.
Well, I didn't get fired.
Woo! We did something right.
I was able to,
Let's see how well he was able to.
Oh, please roll high.
Whoa, natural 10 for Jeff.
Yay, Jeff! Woo! Not wrecking people's lives every day. The Pearl motto.
Only some days. Jeff, the security guard, did manage to keep it cool and made sure that his stories lined up for where he was at and why certain things happened, like the security footage getting deleted of him in his rush after hearing the screams from Aquamarine, accidentally knocking over the coffee all over his computer, which ended up in the loss of some of the security footage. But all of that to say that he's on thin ice.
Sure.
But
he won't get a promotion until we knock that awful mermaid off her throne.
That is certainly true.
That sea queen who's stealing people's voices.
But he says,
yes, so things are a little rough right there. She was not in a great mood for the rest of the day. And also, Francisco was very upset that somebody snuck into his office and ate all of his exotic snacks.
I bet they were good.
Are the fish okay?
Oh, the fish from the tank? Yeah, they're fine. We just stuck them in another tank, and, that's the good thing about it being an aquarium.
Yeah,
Plenty
of
of
water.
Whoa, are you my dad? But I do know my dad.
Nope.
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 Okay, are you my uncle?
Nope.
Okay.
I wish I just knew more about my family tree. Do you know my last name?
Nope.
Okay. Anyway,
But I do.
Ooh.
Where did that voice come from?
My inner conscience sounds so confident. Do you know, like, did she mention anything about what she was doing for the rest of the day? Like, any comments that Aquamarine made that were interesting or of note?
With his 10, I'll give him a little something.
Well, she spent a decent amount of time supervising the cleaning of her office. She was very particular about her files and everything, and she said she was gonna personally take her computer to get refurbished to see if she could get it repaired. But yeah, I mean, she was in a real foul mood for the rest of the day. Says she needed a little sweet treat to take off the edge.
Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna stay laying low, my friend, but don't you worry about cruise vacation. You know, when you're out of the hot water, you should ask for some time off. I'm thinking 10 days, 12 days, 14 days.
14 sounds pretty nice. Sounds pretty good for old Jeff.
Yeah, all right, we'll talk soon.
Okay.
Tell the wife and the kids hi.
Oh, I will.
He says to himself after you hang up, lasagna tonight.
I have a lasagna tonight. Okay.
Luca, what do you think we should do? I'm getting antsy. I feel like I want to push a trigger.
Yeah, I mean, so she's not there. I mean, I see where she's going right now, but I think I'm about to lose line of sight on her, so we could follow her somewhere. Or, since she's not in the place, we could check out what's going on down below.
I don't know if I need any information from her specifically, because I don't trust her as far as I could throw her.
That makes perfect sense,
I don't-
yeah?
You know, even if we were to do some kind of tactic to try to get her to talk, I just don't know how successful that will be. So maybe we try to have Mikey go in. Is it like 5 minutes from closing?
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're putting chairs on tables, but they technically still got like 5 minutes before they're
right.
closed.
Let's send Mikey in.
Okay.
Oh, don't act like oh, come on. Dust it off. You've been eating like a king over here. You've been loving the luau. Time to put a little elbow grease in.
I don't even have elbows, and he just like looks down at his floating hands. But all right, fine. I'll go
Maybe
do it.
after this we can get you some elbows.
That's an interesting prospect.
I
All
know
right.
it.
All right. What am I doing? What do you want?
Let's have him take the form of,
Of human Mikey?
human Mikey.
Okay.
And he can't, like, talk to us while he's in recon. Like, while he's in there.
No, he has to report back.
Okay, I would say, Mikey, get a scoop of ice cream and then go to the bathroom and then go into the walls.
All right.
And see how big and how deep this place is. Like, if you can get just the layout for us, that would be awesome.
I can do that. Sure, yeah.
You got a great IQ for a Pokemon.
You'll make me work so much more than I worked before. All right, fine. And he goes and floats down into the alleyway next to the Virizion Wireless, and in the shadows, takes his human form. All right, let's go get some ice cream.
Oh, wow.
And he walks jauntily over to the Silly Scoop while they've got just a couple minutes before closing.
We're watching with binoculars. Wow, he cannot walk totally normal, can he? His gait is way off.
I think he's just putting some extra jaunt on it right now.
Yeah, I can't believe we were fooled by him back in the OG days.
I mean, I think that maybe he's just doing it because he's annoyed.
I think so too. He looks like he's in a Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Yeah, I think when he's got the full noodle arms going. I think when he's
whistling.
cranking on his
He's
terms, he's a little
whistling.
bit more subtle.
I throw a pebble down at him.
Look like a normal person.
But he goes into the Silly Scoop. I'm not going to tell you as he's doing it,
Sure.
but he will report back here momentarily. But you wanted him to go inside, get some ice cream,
Use the restroom.
use the restroom, and then
inside the walls.
Go inside the walls to scope things out.
And then leave.
And then leave. I'm assuming that he's trying to do this in a very limited time frame since they've got just a couple minutes to closing.
Yeah.
Okay, so in his limited time frame here, go ahead and first off, have him just roll to accept challenge with agility to sneak around.
That is an 8.
All right, an 8, cool beans. I think that the trade-off here then is that he's got a very limited amount of time, so he's not going to be able to go like super in-depth. But he is a ghost and he has the lurker feature, so like he is hidden from the employee who is there. What flavor of ice cream did Mikey get?
Blue Moon.
Perfect. So he got his ice cream. He goes to the bathroom. Go ahead and is he trying to survey environment or is he trying to read the room as he looks around here?
Let's do survey environment. I know that doesn't make total sense, but I just gotta know, is Big here?
Sure. Go ahead and roll to survey environment.
Oh, thank goodness. The first good roll of this episode. It's a 10, flat 10.
Flat 10 plus Mikey's instinct, a 13 total. So what 2 questions do you want to ask from survey environment?
What is hidden here? Can I get the answer and then?
And then to your next one? Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay, what is hidden here? So he gets his ice cream. He goes into the walls, full shadow ghosty form. He just drops the ice cream in the toilet. But as he goes through the walls, just a shadow in the corners as the employee is cleaning up. He ends up passing through the walls of the break room. And in the employee break room, there is in the wall a secret entrance to a lower level, which he goes down into and then finds himself in a hallway downstairs. The stairs from the break room go down into this sort of entrance area. Just at first glance, there's a lot of crates and stuff. And then there's a hallway that goes right and left. That is what is hidden here.
The secret area.
The secret hideout underneath the Silly Scoop. Also, in the Silly Scoop, again, googly eyes everywhere, lest we forget. Which, now that you know that this is a Team Nasty hideout, those googly eyes are a lot more ominous.
Yeah.
Just an ice cream parlor covered in eyes, all watching you always.
Ugh. Okay, this might get vetoed, this next question.
Sure.
And if it is, no worries. Can I ask what happened here today with Aquamarine? Could there be a clue to her visit and what she did here?
You're asking the what happened here question just specifically in the
About
context
Aquamarine.
of Aquamarine?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any way that he could, with a very limited amount of time that he has, know that specifically. If he had more time to check things out, then perhaps.
Okay, no worries.
But is there a different question that you would like to ask from that?
Is there a resource here I can use?
There's a bunch of stuff in crates.
My nemesis!
Here in this entrance hall area down below. And then the other thing that I will tell you that he would hear before he has to head back up is he hears Pokemon sounds down below, down here.
My little heart is breaking. Get out of there, Mikey. Get out of there. Get home safe.
Great. So with a minute to closing, Mikey goes back, flushes the ice cream down the toilet, and then exits the bathroom and says, "Thanks so much," and then
Stuff
leaves.
went right through me.
Didn't realize that the Blue Moon had that much fiber. But the little cowbell on the door rings, and Mikey leaves.
Wait,
Yes.
who gave him the ice cream?
Mikey comes back to you and recounts what he has seen exactly.
Okay, what was the name tag on the ice cream person?
The name tag on the person serving the ice cream said Dusty, was the name of the employee there at the Silly Scoop behind the counter, scooping out that cream.
Luca, okay. Obviously something is really shady here.
Yeah, no, that is like full-on secret base, like for real.
Yeah. Not cool. How far away is this adult?
I mean, it's late now, and they're supposed to get here in the morning, so that's what we got.
Part of me wonders if we should just try to investigate all of the Silly Scoops possible and then create a full bust of the franchise everywhere across the land.
But then I think no, because I know some of these Pokies down there, and now I want to bust in those doors right now.
Yeah, so that's kind of the issue right now. Also, if we were going to check out every silly scoop in the region, that would take like weeks probably.
Do you
Going everywhere.
Can we see how many cars are there, or bicycles, or like how many people are in the building?
I mean, at this point, none because it's closed.
Ooh, now might be the time to strike. They're low-staffed.
You think so? I mean, I'm assuming Jax is still down there because he never left.
We could totally take Jax.
Yeah, we could do that, and then, I mean, we can just, we'll go from there. Could see what's down there. We know that, I mean, if anything, Mikey, did you see any other people down there?
Nah, no other people, but I also got a real quick look.
Sure.
I could only pretend like I was in the John for so long.
All right, cool. So we got at least one person in there, maybe more, but we know Aquamarine's not in there, and we know Dusty's not in there because Dusty, wait, no, hold on. Dusty didn't leave either.
There could be a whole apartment system underneath there.
Could be. No, yeah, no, everything's closed. Dusty, like, locked the door, but, like, I haven't seen him leave through either the front door or, like, around back or anything like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, we might want to wait for reinforcements then, because they could just be like an anthill.
Yeah, where there's just a whole bunch of them down there?
Yeah, nasty anthill.
Could be.
A lot of eyeballs. Which eyeballs are fake?
I don't know.
Did the silly scoop googly eyes on that sign just move?
Yes. on the sign, it's like a milk tank, but with big googly eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, we wait.
Okay, so for the rest of the night after that, you wait, you go back to the Pokemon Center and rest. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Not my usual mode, guys.
Being patient.
Yeah, don't like it.
So then, as you all go to the Pokemon Center and get your rest for the evening, do you want to make any changes to your party, and who do you want to spend quality time with? And we'll also do a brief berry gardening roll.
Oh, yeah,
and do your
I wanted
rolls.
to do that. It'll be so messy. She'll be like, my plants, and she'll just throw water on them.
Yeah, so
She'll just sprinkle a leftover water bottle.
Yes. So we'll do all of that real quick. But first off, who would you like to have in the party tomorrow and spend quality time with?
Okay, Luca, no party changes.
Okay, so he's keeping everybody, including the swap from Lotsa to Mikey. He'll spend quality time with Elle.
Love it. Pearl will go with OG Cuddle Bunch. Let's get Coconut, Sealy, and Fanta.
Beautiful.
So I'm taking out Elmer, and I'm taking out Oscar.
Okay.
My other two will be Fettuccine and Diablo. I'm going to share quality time with Diablo,
Okay.
just because he's still such a baby. And then I think the front of my party will be Fettuccine.
All right, cool. Fettuccine at the front. Is there anything that you would like for Fanta to be holding?
Sure, he can pick up, I don't know, the scope lens. He uses it as a little monocle. And I'm like, Fanta, you're not that old yet. You're not that fancy yet, Fanta. He's like, but I like it. I'm like, okay, fine.
But I like it. I think it looks good. I think it's flattering. What does this do?
I don't know.
Great. He puts it on. Didn't know what it does, but he's going to put it on. Cool beans. You have all of them in the party. Fitting that on episode 100, you've got the OG Cuddle Bunch. Love that.
Feels nice.
Nice. And then Luca at the front of his party has Elle. And then for your gardening time here, none of your berries that you currently have planted have any fertilizer or anything on them.
Yeah, I know. I'm
So you're
kind of
just
simple right now.
just making the regular gardening rolls there. So that means that since you've got a watering can, you will have advantage on all of these rolls because you don't have any mulch drying out your stuff here. So you've got one cherry, one pecha, and one roastberry that you just planted, and then you've got a pomeg berry that is close to being harvestable. So go ahead and roll for the pomeg berry first.
Flat 9.
Sweet plus your instinct, that's going to come out to a full success. So the pomeg berries are ready to be harvested. So go ahead and for your berry harvest, roll 3d6.
Whoa, do I add all of them?
Yes, the total of your 3d6.
13.
All right, you have a harvest of 13 pomeg berries. And now roll to see if you make progress on your other one. So for the cherry berry.
Chatterberry. With advantage, right?
Yes, all of these with advantage from your watering can.
Yikes. 5.
All right, so cherry failure.
Goodbye.
Wow, even with advantage of 5. Yikes.
Yikes. I'm really shaky on my rolls lately.
Like, it's true. The past couple have been questionable.
Highs and lows.
All right, roll for your Pechaberry.
8.
Cool, so a success for the Pechaberry, and roll for your Roustberry.
10.
All right, so successes for your Pecha and Roustberries. 1 failure on the Cherry Berry, looking a little dry. It was the last of the watering can. And then you harvested 13 Palm Egg Berries. Nice.
Oh, can I plant a berry?
Yes, which would you like to plant?
Let's plant a raspberry.
All right, planted a raspberry. Love it. Then Luca planted 4 more of the same since he harvested all 4 of his. So tomato, grappa, cherry, and aspire. So for the tomato, a 12 total. For the grappa, and 11 total.
Wow, good rolls.
For the cherry, a 9 total.
Really good rolls.
And for the aspire, a 13 total.
Oh my word, Luca, are you wearing overalls, Mr. Farmer?
I mean, look, my dad does a lot of Pokemon care and stuff like that, and gardening is part of that. That's why he's always in the overalls. So, yeah.
Amazing. I can learn a lot from you still, sir.
A bit of a green thumb. All right, but those are your gardening rolls. And then for your eggs, go ahead and...
we have
yes, your eggs. Your little blue smiley face egg and his purple and yellow lightning bolt egg. 2d6 plus instinct. What?
It's a 4. Rocky day for the egg there.
4 total with your instinct?
Yeah.
Oofda. All right, so it's only going to be 1 point toward the egg hatching. And then go ahead and roll 2d6 plus instinct for Luca. You have the 1 because of your incubator. Otherwise, it would have been a 0.
Oh, Luca. Luca Salvatore is crushing it today. Wow, mercy. That's like a 12.
So that is going to be a full success there. So that's going to be 3 points toward his egg.
Oh, my egg isn't my friend.
Do I now?
My egg isn't my friend.
Were you hoping it was a Piplup egg?
Yeah, I just got the idea.
Oh, not when you got it, but just in this
Just
moment,
now,
you
I
realized
said,
you're
what
like,
if it's my
oh.
friend?
You're like, my friend doesn't have a red smiley face on its body.
Darn it. I don't know what egg it is, guys. I still have a very base Pokemon knowledge.
So, you did all of that over the course of your resting, and you are all set for tomorrow. If that is all, then we will go to the morning.
Yeah, I'm pacing at this Pokemon Center.
Great. You're at the Pokemon Center pacing. Detective Reynolds texts y'all a location on the sort of southern side of town where you all can meet up with your contact.
We hop in the SS Speedmeister and we go there.
Great. Y'all hop in the SS Speedmeister and you zoom over to the edge of town over near Route 3, actually.
Luca, don't get me wrong. I'm just been waking up and I have a lot of regrets about this whole waiting for an adult thing.
I mean, if something's happened, it has happened already, you know, at this point.
But that makes me think we're wasting precious time. And, like, believe me, I love the detective. I love all the adult friends we have. But if he sent us a professor again, I mean, not to be rude, but, like...
That would not be the most conducive to what we're trying
And
to do,
then
I
it's
think.
like, why did I wait so long for this person to be a professor who maybe isn't best suited for this job description?
Well, hopefully it's not that. And if it is, maybe we just take care of things ourselves.
If it is, maybe we just stay in the car and we wave and we're like, wait, what? We didn't know it was you. Sorry.
As y'all are having this discussion about this adult on the way, you see on the horizon coming from the south a large winged figure speeding towards you. As it gets closer, you can make out the shape of a long neck and sharp, long beak with these wide, feathery wings, a figure riding atop of it. The silhouette gets clearer as it just speeds towards you all. As they land in front of you, you see a Firo bearing Ringo. Well, here we are again. Hello, friends. Jonah here to say thank you for listening to this very special episode of Postcards from Pearl. As we mentioned earlier, this is episode 100 of PFP, and we are so ecstatic to have made it this far. Just a few days ago, it was PFP's birthday. 3 years ago, on June 10th, we posted our very first episode over on the main Quest Company feed, and Quest Company Jr. has just continued to grow and grow since then. Thank you all so much for your support, and we look forward to bringing you many more episodes of Postcards from Pearl and other stories in the years to come. Also, you may have noticed this episode is listed as 100A. That is because our recording of episode 100 was so big that we had to split it up into 2 parts. So be on the lookout for episode 100B, Big Trouble at the Silly Scoop, coming soon, because things are about to get wild. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our awesome partner, Dice Envy. This week, check out some of their dice sets that have a bit of an Octillery color scheme in honor of the search for big. Sets like Hypnotic Pattern and Fey Fight Club. We love the funky red glittery patterns with the gold lettering. You can get 10% off of your purchase at Dice Envy by going to diceenvy.com/questco or by using promo code QuestCo at checkout. That's QUESTCO for 10% off of your entire order. If you're a fan of what we do here on Quest Company Jr. and you want to help us out, please go to our page on the Apple Podcasts app or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave us a rating and review. It is a huge help to us, and we read every review that comes in. And if you really love what we do here at Quest Company Jr. and you want to take that next step in supporting us, please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber. For as little as $2 a month, you can help us with necessary expenses, help us continue to improve the quality of the show, and get access to exclusive content and patron rewards. We've got a really fun patron poll up right now where you get to vote for something that's coming up on the show. So patrons, make sure to check that out if you haven't already. And if you'd like to give us that support and join in the fun, you can do so at patreon.com/Quest Company Podcast. You can find the link to the Patreon on our website, questcompanyjr.com. If you would like to contact us, you can do so directly through our website or by finding us on Instagram and Twitter at QuestCoJr. You can also hang out with us in our Quest Company Discord and get all the latest updates on Monster Fight and Pocket Monster Fight, or even find a game to join. The link to that is on our website and Twitter. We know that word of mouth is the best way to get people listening to a new podcast, and that is especially true for independent shows like ours. So we would love to see you posting about the podcast and telling your friends about us. If we see you tweeting about us or posting fan art using hashtag QuestCoJr or hashtag Postcards from Pearl, you might get a character named after you on the show. And if you or your kids have fan art of the podcast that you want to share, just make sure when you post it to tag us so that we can see it. Speaking of fan art, we've gotten some more incredible art sent to us since our last episode. Thank you to Fairy Tale Girl MB at MBurgundy on Instagram for a haunting picture of Luca with Darkrai from when he got taken into the nightmare. So spooky, so good. If you haven't seen that, go check out our Instagram and Twitter where we'll be sharing it, or the fan art page on the website. Quest Company Jr. is a proud member of Podicon Go, a group of independent podcasts supporting high-quality content that's fun for the whole family. Podicon Go is your reliable corner of the internet for the kind of podcast that everyone can enjoy, with shows ranging from animal facts to stories to audio dramas to RPG actual plays and more. Check them out at podicongo.com. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the amazing artists whose music is featured in this episode. Thank you to FoolBoyMedia for the song Video Game Land. Thanks to Pokénerd Scott for the original PFP track, Something Nasty This Way Comes and Absolutely Nasty. Thank you to Braxton Burks and Materia Collective for Trouble at Slowpoke Well. Thanks to Michael and Game Chops for Lavender Town. Thank you to Glitch City for Pokemon Center themed Lo-Fi Lullaby Remix. And thank you to Zane for Flow Aroma Town Night and Solaceon Town Night Remastered. Thank you to Dylan Joseph for Under Coconut Trees. Thank you to Walt Adams for Dark Tavern and Pembroke Pines. Thank you to Joseph Cash for the Pokeball Samba. Thank you to Nylonia for Transmission Road. Thanks to 16 Wheelers for Late Night Session and Visitor for the song Ice Cave. And as always, thank you to TabletopAudio.com for providing the ambient sounds. That's all for me, so let's get back to the action and see what Ringo's doing here. Thank you for joining us here at Quest Company Jr.
the SS Speedmeister, and I lean against my buggy side, and I kick my foot back, trying to look cool. Howdy, partner. Fancy seeing you here in these parts.
Yeah, things went a little south with the whole gang, so I got while the getting was good, and, well, the detective told me y'all might need a little assistance up here, so I'm here to make sure you don't get yourselves blown up.
I sure do appreciate it, but I do love a good explosion.
I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah, all right, so what's going on?
Wow, Luca, I thought today could be a clean slate. Obviously, there's still some angst. I didn't treat him the best as a prisoner.
No, I mean, there was a lot of Seely sitting on the feet. Seely just looks at him. Door.
No, I didn't think it was a problem either, Seely.
What did he ask me?
He said, so what's going on here? What are we doing?
I like to say Luca takes lead and tells him the situation.
Yep. All right. Luca briefs Ringo on what y'all are doing. And so he says, well, all right. Well, what are y'all thinking? Are we going into this base and busting it up, or what's the plan?
Absolutely, we're busting it up. Also, did you know anything about maybe the Silly Scoop being a bad franchise of ice cream?
I didn't
Serving
know.
too much sorbet, froyo?
I mean, I never really was a patron of the establishment myself, but no, I didn't know anything about it. I'm not.
Does Mooney have like a clip card? Value customer?
Nah,
Get enough clips and
I
then you
do
get a free
not,
scoop or something?
I do not believe he has a punch card, but I do not know the contents of Angel Mooney's wallet.
Okay, fair.
I also don't know much of, well, really anything about Team Nasty and what they got going on. I barely knew anything about Team Smoke, but after that all shook out and realized more about what was going on. It was a little much for me, so.
Yeah, I can tell you've had a change of heart, man.
Well, don't get it twisted. I'm still here for the money. I'm being well compensated.
Well, what the heck? Where's my cash? What? I had to bribe a guy $200. I'm short. I'm going to text Detective Reynolds about that.
Can I get reimbursed?
Can I get reimbursed? Is there a salary position open? What the heck? Ringo has benefits now?
Yes, no, and no insurance. He's a contract worker. He's freelance.
Man, it's tough out there, isn't it, Ringo?
You know, it really is.
It feels like a Wild
I'm
West sometimes.
I'm out here gigging, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Tax season's a nightmare.
Okay, but where are you at these days with people thinking you're a good guy or a bad guy? Like, if you were to walk into this ice cream store and we just happened to fit in Pokeballs, could you sneak us in?
Wait, what?
Don't you ever wonder, guys, why humans can't go in a full Pokeball either? I think about it all the time. Anybody else? Seely, pull out the demonstration.
Exactly. Thank you, Seely. Slide number 2.
We have a presentation of why can't Pearl fit inside a Pokeball.
There was a guy who tried it once. Didn't go well.
Who was it? What was his name? Ringo?
No, this was a long time ago.
Oringo?
Back when they were still figuring out Pokeballs and stuff like that.
Oh, fair. Seely, I think we should try it. That's all I'm saying.
It could be the perfect time. I can roll up real tight, guys. Look at me. I'm like a tumbleweed. Ah.
All right, what are we doing?
God, okay. Well, is Ringo's status of good guy, bad guy still ambiguous enough that he could just walk in?
I think that because this is not a Team Smoke affiliated place, from what it sounds like, it seems as though he is potentially, through whatever has happened between the big snag and now, whatever happened post that, he has not delved into it, but it seems as though that bridge has been burned in some way.
Even with Nasty? Team Nasty? Would
He's
they
not.
know?
He's not been affiliated with Team Nasty at all. He's been affiliated with Smoke and with the Moon Riders.
Great.
But now that bridge is fully burned.
So, Ringo,
Yeah.
did Mooney have like a calling card or a symbol or something that was like well known enough to get into places like this?
A calling card? Well, if we did something like that, then they might follow up on it. As far as I know, I don't know if the man ever did any contract stuff for Team Nasty. I knew that he was working for El Drago, but I don't know if he's ever done anything for Team Nasty. But if we showed them that, they know that I had been affiliated and could find out that I am not currently affiliated. I could just be a person.
Do you have a smoke
Pokemon? A smoke variant?
Nope. I got Kecleon, I got Zebstrika, and I got Fearow. They're normal, and they're not these weirdos that we got running around
Okay,
now.
well, that is rude. All right? That is not okay.
I ain't got any Shadow Pokemon. I ain't got any of these Vapor variants.
We get it. You're clean. All right, you're milky white over there. All right, we get it. I don't need the angst. Stop judging me and my smoke variants. They're very cool. I mean, what?
Anyway, well, congratulations, sir, because you can be the proud foster parent of Diablo today.
He just looks down at the Charmeleon who's like, yeah. All right, what are we doing? What do you want me to do?
All right, I propose a plan where Ringo enters and claims he's a part of Team Smoke and that he needs to meet with whoever's in charge. And
Okay.
we're giving him Diablo as insurance so that if he needs to prove himself, he can just show this variant.
Okay.
And he's going to, this is it. We're going to buy some crates and we're going to put the Smoke logo on them.
Okay.
And me and Luca will be in the crates.
Ah, you're
And
going
he'll
to try to
say,
Trojan horse your way into the Team
we
Nasty
are.
hideout.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we're going to say that we have he has a delivery from Smoke. It's very important that they hide this evidence, and this was part of the Team Nasty cooperation with them.
Okay.
That they are hiding evidence in this silly scoop.
All right. I can see the line of logic here since there has been business transactions going back and forth between the two teams.
And
he passes
that, like,
himself off as a representative.
Ringo
sure.
is just very high up on the chain.
Yep.
There should be no questions asked from these silly scoop employees.
Okay. So he's not asking to speak to the manager, so to speak.
No, he needs to drop off this evidence.
All right. So, yes.
One more thing I wish we could do.
Okay.
This might be super dango.
Okay.
Dango's a new word. I would like to create a fake email account. What was WA at?
It was wa@nastech.com.
I would like to create a fake WA at Ultramail and send an email to Aquamarine saying something like, new contact for you. Tried to hop on the latest trends with email. A friend is stopping by for a scoop.
Okay.
Hope you welcome them? No. Maybe, okay, this is what we're gonna say. Updated the email account. Wanted you to have it on file. P.S. A friend is stopping by today for a scoop of ice cream.
All right. You are making a fake email on Ultramail. Ultramail is taken, so you'll have to have some sort of variation of that.
Is it WA with an H?
It's WA.
Great, we'll add an H.
Just roll a flat 2d6.
10.
10. Somehow that email address is not taken.
We just keep adding H's, you know?
How many H's before it's not taken?
There's
Yeah.
like 4. If there's 4 A's, there's 3 H's. Yeah.
No, with you 10, okay, somehow WAH at Ultramail is not taken.
Great. And that's what we send.
All right, you send that
Hopefully
email.
an effort to make everything, our shipment, just go in smoother.
Okay, so y'all go by just the home store.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't be bothered to think of something as an alternative to Lowe's right now.
What's a Pokemon that has an LO name?
It's Lowe's Punnies.
Yeah, Lowe's Punnies. Exactly. That's what I was thinking, actually. Okay, great. And we buy some
Great.
crates.
And it's just a low punny with like a little construction outfit on.
There we go. I knew you had it in you on episode 100.
Okay, but y'all go get some crates and you go and you like put the Team Smoke logo on there to the best of your ability.
Absolutely.
You put what you imagine is a Team Smoke logo because you haven't seen an actual Team Smoke logo.
Fair, we haven't.
So do you put anything on the crates or are they just crates?
Okay, we buy a couple.
Okay.
We mess them up.
Yeah.
And then we like keep shifting what the bottom would be based on how bad the logo is. And then I'm just like, okay, I don't know, guys. How do you draw a smoke? Diablo, do you know what? And I just give Diablo a paintbrush. And he also just tries
Yeah.
from memory. And so then, we do just decide to go full empty crate.
Great.
And all of the badge
plain
attempts
crate.
are on the bottom sides.
Great. Y'all do that. You have your crates, and so you are then put into the crates? Is that what's happening? All right. What time of day are you doing this? When is Ringo rolling up with these crates of his air quote shipment here?
What time does the ice cream store open?
They open at like 10.
Yeah, then that's when we'll go. I don't really care about the cover of Nightfall. We're the good guys.
Okay, cool. So Ringo loads up y'all in the crates.
I said, right before he steals me in, I'm like, consider this a Pokeball.
He rents a truck from the Lowe's Punnies, so he has something to actually take them in. But he rolls up in the truck with you all in the crates. Before y'all did that, was there anything else that you wanted from the store or anything that you were grabbing on the way before you are locked into crates?
Handcuffs. Apprehending.
Okay.
I am a full international police deputy, so.
Okay, so you are...
Putting these people behind bars today, Luca.
That's right. We're going to get them. You know it. So nothing specific other than that. Okay. than your toy handcuffs. So you
Toy?
you're loaded into the crates. You have the crowbar so you can get yourself out of the crates. But he loads y'all up in the truck and it is a bumpy ride in the back.
Hey, Luca.
He's in a different crate.
Luca! I give a little dun 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 dun.
Well, you do,
Yeah.
and he gives the...
Okay, we're good. And then I just kind of talk to myself like he can hear me.
I'm like, I'm pretty proud Ringo approved this plan. Like, I feel like very good that he thought this was a good idea.
So
I think we're really turning a corner in our relationship.
the truck stops. You're not sure exactly where because you're in a crate, but the truck stops and you hear the sounds of the truck door opening and closing and Ringo kind of mumbling to himself for a moment as he then walks away. You hear the ting of a little cowbell and it is quiet out here in this parking lot for a couple of minutes. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for Ringo. Not an advantage, but I'll give him an extra. Like, roll 2d6 plus 2. I don't think he naturally has a ton of personality, but you've given him a solid backstory here.
8.
Okay, an 8 total. So this is for Ringo to take charge, essentially. So to take charge on a 7 and 9, they'll do what you wanted to do, but they need something concrete for you to prove that you mean it or make it worth their while. So how does he convince Dusty, the person behind the counter here, to let him in that he is on the up and up with what they got going on?
Well, so I was thinking maybe he would show Diablo.
I think that makes sense.
Great. So I think they go into the back room because there's no one here getting ice cream at 10 o'clock.
No.
Fools.
No.
But they also know this isn't the best place to get ice cream.
They also know it's a pretty bad place to get ice
Yeah,
cream. Nobody
exactly.
really knows how the Silly Scoop stays open. Also, the eyes are just always watching.
Hate. And so, I think he shows him Diablo.
All right, he does, and I think that is good enough for Dusty, who then lets him in, grants him access
And
to...
unfortunately, Dusty, pokes Diablo, and Diablo doesn't like that. He bites him.
He's like, ow.
Yeah, don't touch it. Hey.
And he's like, hey.
It's like...
Ringo's like, hey.
Ringo to himself is just like, you look so studious and scholarly. What are you doing here with these people? But Ringo then comes back out, and you are not aware of any of that happened, but you do know that he comes back out, gets the dolly out of the back of the truck, and loads y'all onto
He gives us a little, Yeah.
Great. Yes. So he gives you the signal that you are going in. So
Great.
he loads y'all up in your crates on the dolly and takes you inside. You hear the jingling of the bell as you are taken in, and inside the crate, you get a ping on your aura reader as you enter the establishment.
I thought so.
And you all are then taken through the store, and then you feel the bumping of just going downstairs.
Ow.
But then you feel yourselves being hoisted up and placed on top of what you assume are probably other crates.
In my head, I think,
Oh, come on, Ringo. I bruise like a peach.
Then at that point, it is quiet. as you hear the footsteps of Ringo and Dusty going back upstairs.
Okay. Didn't expect him to leave us there. I thought something else would have happened. Ringo, what the heck?
Well, did you communicate to him that you wanted him to stick around?
No.
Because at this...
Ringo's gonna need a change of heart to go back into this battle because of how I treated him. Wow, I just assumed he would be on this team.
But also, how's he going to justify just staying down there?
No, you're right. I thought he would like knock Dusty out or something, put the close sign on, you know? But I mean, Home Dog can just leave if he wants to.
I mean, you can check in with him, but right now, if you did not tell him to do anything else specifically, he deposits y'all in the crates downstairs, and then you are not sure where he is at this point because he's gone back up the stairs.
No, I think that's fine. I think it's totally fair. We did not talk this through, but I think it is funny. I think it's very Ringo.
Ringo
He's
may
like,
be playing
I
for a
did
different
my
team
job.
now, but he's like, I've done what I was sent here to do.
Yeah, this is how he operates with Mooney, too. This is one of the reasons why he thrived in that team.
I do what I'm told. I don't ask too many questions.
Exactly. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Okay.
If you have an opportunity, you can certainly check in with him and give
I will.
further instruction. But as of right now, he's not here.
I will. Oh, that's so funny.
Hey, Daniel here from the Happy Go Lucky Podcast. The show you've just been listening to is part of the new and upcoming Pokémon Go podcasting network. What is Pokémon Go, you ask? We're a group of independent creators that are committed to creating, distributing, and supporting content that is clean, fun, and appropriate for all ages. Thank you for listening. Be sure to hit subscribe and show your love for this show with a 5-star review. Every time you do, you're helping to support family-friendly content for everyone to enjoy.
To Postcards from Paul and Quest Company Jr.
Postcards from Pearl is a fan-made podcast and is not affiliated with Nintendo, Game Freak, or the Pokémon Company.